Hello, everybody, and welcome to Graded Matt Point Five. I am your host, not Mundane Matt, because I'm actually entertaining. uh, we got nobody in the chat right now, except for
We got a couple people in
yeah. They'll start filtering in a minute. So what are we doing tonight? Oh yeah, we're making fun of Mundane Matt because why not?
here. Sometimes you just gotta take the piss out of fucking Matt. Because, it's good for you. It keeps you healthy.
Yep, this
It's
is
like
true.
getting a coffee enema.
Yeah, get
Gets
you
you, gets you nice and peppy.
nice and cleaned out.
Yeah, exactly. Come on
Mm-hmm.
now.
Feeling good, feeling good. So why are we making fun of Matt? Well, I mentioned it on the stream before, kind of, sort of. I think, Jordan, you wanted to say something about Matt before I played the clip, right?
If you want to play the clip first, you can. But if you
Okay.
if you want me to say my words, I can. Either way works for me,
Okay.
honestly.
I'll play the clip. Now, let me put this in. Last night, Nick Ricada did a stream where they were making fun of Mars Girl, and somehow they got on the subject of Mundane Matt because they were making fun of him about his Vic Mignogna coverage, which he essentially got everything wrong because, well,
It's Monday, Matt.
it's Mundane Matt. Yeah. So, um, and we got an inadvertent shout out from Yellow Flash on that stream. So, give you a moment, and I'm going to play this for you. Here we go, and play.
Oh
I
my God.
think he would give up at this point. Have you checked his social blade?
Oh, it's
Yeah, you
it's
really
brutal.
would, right?
Oh, it's
You
like
really would think he'd give up.
there was a
You know,
channel that has 300 subs. It got 15,000 views on the same topic he did. This is like 1,000.
Yeah, I have to correct Yellow Flash about one thing. At the time, we only had 215 subs. and as it stands now, we have as it stands at the moment
53.
23,195 subs, and we have 353 subscribers. Mundane Fat has he eventually climbed his way a week later to 3,900 views, and he has 138,000 subscribers. Also, if you want to talk about the ratio, 291 people disliked this video and 157 people liked it. But when you compare it to ours, we had 588 likes and 14 dislikes. Even our likes eclipsed his total likes and dislikes.
His total engagement was just fucking blown the fuck out.
Yeah. So, I guess the question is, why do we make such a big deal about this? Why do we care about Mundane Matt? Well, I have my reasons, but Jordan has a more of a history, and I really want him to take over on this situation because I think he has some compelling things to say about Mr. Haribo.
Sounds like story time with Jordan this time.
Story time with Jordan, indeed.
Yep.
So, as I do on Twitter when I don't get yeeted after 5 fucking minutes, I enjoy pissing people off, especially people like Mundane Matt. I believe this was sometime during 2016 election cycle, and Mundane Matt was trying to talk about politics, and I asked him, why should anyone give a fuck what you have to say about politics? You're a glorified reply girl. Now, I was in a bad mood at work, so I was like, I'll blow off some steam. I didn't actually think he would respond. Not only did he respond, he quote tweeted me so that all his fucking followers could see it. And he said, and you work for a nearly defunct website. Is the stream on?
It should it went through an interruption. It should be back now.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, perfect. So after he said, that it was the website was nearly defunct, I said, well, I guess it's a good fucking thing that I do this for fun and not as my main source of income because unlike you, I have a real fucking job. And then he replied again saying, have fun wasting your life trying to fulfill somebody else's dream. Now, Matt, because I know you're listening to this. I know you are, because I know that you have Google Alerts set up for your fucking bullshit name. reason why you were going it alone is because nobody fucking likes you. Boring, you're a jackass, and you have no fucking friends. To the point where anybody who's ever engaged with you thinks of you as the butt of every fucking joke. Even fucking Tonka Saw thought you were a fucking joke. And we know how shit ended up for him, don't we? Sure, I was doing stuff for somebody else's vision. Somebody else's vision who happens to be one of my fucking friends. And that's what Rated Point 5 was. Somebody else's vision that I became an integral part of. I hope you enjoy the fact that us with less than 1,000 fucking subscribers are able to eclipse you in viewer count and engagement. Despite all the fucking subscribers that you have that never watch your fucking videos, you stupid sack of shit. Yeah, those are my reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that homo.
That's right.
Right?
Let's see. So yeah, I'm hoping it's still broadcasting.
It seems to be, at least on my end.
It was disconnected for a moment, then it came back. I don't know what was going on.
Did you check?
Oh, is Steam active on your
No,
computer
Steam
right now?
is not active. I think this is just internet. There are storms in the area, so that might be.
Oh, that
Yeah, it
could
was
Oh
be.
no, it's breaking again on mine.
It was just a slight hiccup. So as far as like I said, is it buffering?
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing running at all. I mean, I've had some frames detected, and they said, the stream disconnected for 3 minutes ago. That's it. So refresh your stream. That's all I can tell you.
Right, I just did. It seems like it just does it every once in a while.
Yeah. Still dropping
It's not
frames.
quite as bad as it was before.
Yeah. Still getting dropped frames, but it happens every night, so I ain't worried too much about that. But anyway, that's not the crux of the matter. It's not just you, Mata. I actually had a here. Somebody tell him in chat that refresh his stream, because it wasn't him, it was me. Anyway, like I said, the point of the matter is Mundane Matt went 2, 3, 4 years talking about how I didn't boomer it up. That was the fuck. I watched the chat. Don't think I don't know what you're saying.
Why do you think I say these things?
Yeah. I see. But this is somebody. Matt Jarbo has been on his high horse for 3, 4 years, right?
Yeah, for a
Talking
long time.
about my engagement. But it's like, okay, I'm gonna say what our friend Turbo has said a time before. I wish that Zoe Quinn had have fucking DMCA'd anybody else's channel except his. Because if they had done that, we would have no fucking idea who Matt Jarbo is.
Right?
If I got to blame Zoe Quinn for anything, right? For anything. It ain't, sleeping around, because that's her own fucking business. It ain't, being a shit person, because she is, right? It ain't because, she can't deliver her fucking video game, because she hasn't. It ain't because she writes shitty comments, because she does. It's because we now know who fucking Mundane Matt Jarbo is.
I like that.
That's what I think. Apparently, I got fire. And 2012 Jameson, welcome back. After Jordan.
Jameson, I would like to
yeah.
apologize. I was gonna time you out and then immediately bring you back. I didn't realize I couldn't undo it.
Yeah.
I boomered it up a little bit. Sorry about that, man.
YouTube's moderation tools are very matter of fact.
I know that now.
Yeah. Think we could bring Zoe to a war crimes tribunal for Mundane Matt? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Nothing else though. Just for Matt. Just because of the fact that we had to suffer Matt for all these years.
Yeah. I would say I would hold. It would be literally this: take her to the world court. I'm arresting her for crimes against humanity. Why is that? And I just show them a picture of Mundane Matt, and they're like, oh God. Oh God, guilty. We ain't even started the trial yet. Fuck the trial. Put her in jail.
Or the key.
Yeah, and bury that man under a boulder. Oh, but fucking A, man. That's the thing. It's like I said, it's shit on, Super Nerdland, right? Which was, those are my boys. All them cats are my boys, right? They host a fucking website that we have that we probably should be using more.
Which we should be doing something.
Right, mine too.
Yeah, which we will. Just when things with the comic book project and things like that start taking off, we'll start using it more. But that's all he does, right? He can't take he can never take a criticism, right? You call him a reply girl. People have been calling him a reply girl since he started on the fucking internet. And all he's ever done, when you look at his history, the only thing he's ever done is chase fame, right? That's all he's ever done. He with Gamergate, I remember one time he said, like 2 weeks into Gamergate, he actually said, "I'm done. I'm not going to talk about it anymore." Right?
Years later.
Yeah. Still, yeah. And then he kept on going because I remember he did this whole, impassioned thing where I think it showed, it was showing a thing, it was like a meme picture of, Matt and at the time when Miniker was Internet Aristocrat and a couple others, like doing a beheading on Zoe Quinn, right?
Mm.
And it was from the anti side. And, he had this whole cry about, like, I feel defeated. I feel so... I'm like, ugh. You just were looking for an excuse to talk about this again, weren't you?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
So from what Josh is saying, Matt probably dislikes Super Nerdland because of Scrump.
Uh-huh.
Which makes sense.
Which is why most people tend to dislike us. Scrump dunked on them at some points. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Here lies Mundane Matt. Tombstone sponsored by Adblocker. I love it.
Guys, turn that pesky ad block off.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think he did a live stream a while back, and it got brigaded, of course, because nobody likes
fucking
Matt.
Was going to.
Yeah, because nobody likes Matt, and I think what somebody should have done instead of because people were sending him super chats, like, no, don't do that. Get somebody to stream snipe it and then send that person super chats.
Oh my God, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like how I said, that night when Renfamous was doing her infamous interview, and Ethan Van Sciver stream sniped it, and when he first saw her on the screen, he said, "Oh my God, she's so fucking fat." His live streams consistently only pull like 500 to 100 viewers. Like, if somebody has over 100,000 subs, right? They should be pulling at least 5,000, a few thousand, right?
You think
for a live stream? So I'm trying to think of like all the different dumb shit that we could do the obvious, the flagging. How's everyone tonight?
What was that website that Dame Pesos put up? Like, was it Mundane Matt is a...
Yeah, pull that up. Yeah, see if you can find that, and I'll put it on the screen. I don't care.
I'm surprised this stream's still going with the way he likes to flag.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't been flagged off the internet yet.
Right?
The boulders. I'm gonna look for boulders.
I don't think it might not be up anymore.
Oh. Just boulders. I was just getting some boulders, guys. Just boulders. I don't.
My favorite part about that story was the fact when he was talking about, like, I was getting it with my daughter.
Yeah.
His daughter, who at the time was like 18 months old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
why the fuck you going to get boulders with a small child? Like, what are you doing?
Baby.
She must be one.
Oh God damn it! Is Ethan live right now?
Yeah, he's doing an auction. Who cares?
Damn it.
We do a show for our viewers. He does a show for his viewers. It kind of sucks because I'm also one of his viewers, but what can you do, right?
I think most of our viewers are also his viewers.
Purple wants to
Boulder
jinx.
joke reference. Yeah, Mata's been.
Okay, what is it? Okay,
I'm
explain. Okay, Jordan, you probably do better explaining that. Explain the Boulder reference. Okay.
So when this whole thing was capping off with Mundane Matt, what had happened was then Ralph doing the kill stream, and because Jim had found an old video of Matt called Polly the Polar Bear, where he was doing pretty edgy humor, which I'll admit I thought was fucking funny, but he was talking about, he's using the N-word. Matt did not like this. He flagged down Ethan's stream, and when confronted about it, people are saying, like, who else would do this? He's like, oh, I was out getting boulders with my child. Like, I couldn't have been there to MCA you or whatever because I wasn't even at my computer. I was out doing stuff. Of course, over the course of the stream that he did with Jim and Keemstar and a bunch of other people who were just fucking shitting on Matt all goddamn night. Out that he did flag the kill stream. He flagged a lot of people, most especially Dame Pesos, who would not stop fucking with him. And so now the thing is, he is the Quarry King.
Yeah,
he couldn't be doing any of those bad things. He was getting boulders that night.
He was getting boulders. Yeah,
boulders. Come on, man. You got to do. You need boulders for your garden.
Yeah.
I don't know why you wouldn't just use the regular size stones. The ones that you probably get at the hardware store that aren't that fucking expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, if you gotta get those 600-pound boulders. I mean,
and
I think
he needs a baby to help him.
He needs his baby to help him. Yeah.
I think the baby was going because he was going to sacrifice it.
Damn.
So we're looking at a what was it a situation with like Isaiah getting sacrificed by his father.
I
Yeah.
mean, I think Matt might be an Aztec.
Oh.
I think he was gonna smash his child's head on the side of that boulder and then cut out her heart.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus.
I have nothing to substantiate this. I get that vibe off of Matt. I get the vibe that he'd do some fucked up shit to children.
You think he did that to like thinking he'll get more views and more subs?
Get some pity.
If somebody told him that if he sacrificed his child on a live stream that he'd get a bunch of money from it, he'd probably fucking do it.
Okay, let me so we don't get in actual trouble, I'm going to say this. If he sacrificed his child in Minecraft, to thinking that he would get more views from doing this in Minecraft, then
I'll emphasize once again, in Minecraft.
In Minecraft. Because I don't think Matt would actually sacrifice his child. I don't think he's that much of an idiot.
I don't think he would either.
Yeah. Okay. Let's clarify that. But in Minecraft, yes.
Everything we've seen about Matt, just as a person, he does seem hell bent. He'll do anything to chase after celebrity. The thing I don't understand about Matt is this: like, at a certain point, you have to realize when a shtick isn't working.
Right.
To understand that what you're doing isn't working, you need to try something else. I mean, we kind of noticed that, because we started off as a podcast, and that format wasn't really working. So we changed up. I mean, and we're still changing up things.
Yeah.
We're talking about, different types of content that we can be making, so we're not just doing one thing.
Yep.
Matt's content hasn't changed at all in like 5 years.
It doesn't take a lot to read an article because I do that. I mean, I've done that on this stream many times. But what the thing is, as I'm reading the article, I'm interrupting us. We're talking about it, and all that stuff. And I think we make it entertaining, where he's just reading the article and he says, "Well, here's what I think about that." Da, 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 da. He's just very even and stuff like that. It's like, no, dude, if you even had a modicum of emotion, it might be entertaining. Yeah,
and that's because he does the Boogie 2988 approach, tries to stay in the fucking center. And I'm not. And here's the thing: if you are a centrist, first and foremost, I'm sorry. I deeply apologize for your mental illness. If that's just how you are, whatever, that's fine. Just live your best life.
No, there's a centrist and then there's Boogie, which is just a fence sitter. That's an actual fence sitter, not a centrist.
And that's what I said.
Yeah.
Centrist is different.
Not really, but okay. Well, we'll let the whole believe what she wants to believe for the time being. The men are talking.
Why are you trying to ruin the show here? No, I get what
letting the whole do her job. That's a good point.
I get what she's saying. Like a quote centrist is not really what Boogie does. Like a centrist is more or less like I have an opinion on this, but a different opinion on that. It's not like. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm not all the way liberal, not all the way conservative, but I have different beliefs for different things.
I'm a centrist. I like some liberal ideals and some conservative.
With Boogie, it's just like, well, this happened. Like, it would be, okay, here's an example. Well, 30 people got killed today, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah. You should feel something.
Yeah.
That's a fence and an actual fence.
That's just sitting on the fence. That is a fence post up your ass crack. Right?
Yeah. That is. And that's the biggest problem with Matt, because he wants to be like, oh, I'm right in the center. But the problem is people don't gravitate towards that.
Yeah, there's nothing to gravitate to. It's the center. That's your starting point, right?
well, yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's why, like, people may like me or people may fucking hate me, but they have a fucking emotion based on what I believe or what I say or what I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What can you really tell me about Mundane Matt as a person? What does this motherfucker believe in? Mm-hmm. Aside from the fact that boulders are really fucking nice.
Yeah. I mean, I know he's an SJW, right?
At this point, yeah.
I mean, well, he kind of always has been. He's just been, people thought he aligned with what they believed and they followed him,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's the thing. He's always been, he just isn't as outwardly spoutful about it. I remember when Trump became president, and he was one of those people who lost his mind, right? Mm-hmm. Now, I also remember he did a video during that time. It was after Trump was president. Trump hadn't even been president a month, right? And Matt had this video where he said, Trump is the worst president we've ever had, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. And his only source on it was a article by the Washington Post.
Oh, because they're totally unbiased.
Right. And I said, now wait a minute. I said, here's a guy who lived through Gamergate, right? Knows all about what bias sourcing is. Right? Using a biased source to confirm his own beliefs.
It's okay
now,
what he does.
I don't care if you love Trump or hate him. That's your prerogative, right? If he does, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't. With Matt, I don't care about that stuff. It's the fact that he made a declarative statement and used a biased source.
Yeah. And the thing is, like after a month, how can you say anything about somebody's president? I mean, the first 3 months of any person's presidency, they're kind of figuring out where they want to go from where the last person left off.
Mm-hmm.
That's why most people when the economy was starting to do better after Trump had been in office for a few months, and of course the Trump people were like, oh well, that shows how good of a president he is, and people were like, economists were like, well, you got to wait a year before we get into the true Trump economy, which of course after a year we were still doing really well, so then people could go, yeah, Trump is actually doing good for the economy.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to give each new president at least 6 months before you can be like they're doing well or they're not doing well.
Yeah. I mean, the guy he was barely in office. He just got inaugurated, Yeah,
right?
None of his real policies haven't even gone into effect yet, and then just because an article said it, this confirms what I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Obama refuses to let him have credit for the economy, right? That's what I find funny. You remember, that's another thing. It's always the other guy's fault when the economy's bad, right?
Of course.
That's the way it's always been. It's like, oh, the economy's bad, but it's Bush's economy, this and that and the other. I had nothing to do with that. Trump becomes president, the economy starts picking up, starts rolling again. And he's trying to get the thank you for it.
Mm.
I mean, if you want to say that some of his policies contributed to that, that's fine. But when you really look at the numbers, it's more that it was less that it was his policies and more is that we got rid of his policies.
Yeah. Well, I think also,
like I said, I'm not getting. I want to get too much into politics, but that's what I'm getting at. But go ahead.
No, all thing I was going to say is I think when Donald Trump got elected, there were a lot of people who were more confident in the market, which is going to cause the stock market to increase because got more people pouring money into it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, I don't know. Really, you could. I wasn't one of the people who was going to say, "Oh yeah, Trump's already fixing everything," but I was like, it's a good sign at least.
Mm-hmm.
You know how people are. People fucking crazy.
I get it. Smells of fart. Is Renfamous in the room? Maybe. Do we have a thumbs down? Because it's probably her.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Because that's usually who it is. If it's a thumbs down, it's usually her. Well, not her, but maybe one of her sycophants.
Yeah.
It's just Mars Girl. Yeah.
And we should try to get Renfamous on our stream.
Oh yeah. Well,
it'd be fucking fun.
Piper and her can have a debate.
Yeah.
First side would just be eternal reeing.
Ren would make us clear our room.
Yeah, we just fucking sit back. You and me would just sit back and occasionally be like, "Oh God, she's so fucking fat."
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Revenge solves nothing, but but sometimes it feels good.
I just got an idea for a video, you guys.
Well, good. Keep it to yourself, and and you can do it.
Right?
Yeah. Well, we can talk about it after stream. If Renfamous comes on your stream, I'll fart in her face.
Fart in her face too.
Yeah. Lazy haters are just sad. Renfamous would be begging for a rematch. In Minecraft. I believe. I think it's tonight. Maybe later tonight. I think Yellow Flash and Umbrella Guy are going to monetize Mars Girl. So if you guys want to check them out, because I'm sure that'll be funny because you should see a familiar meme in there at the very least. It's already almost May. Yeah, we're only like 4 days out of May, and then we're almost halfway through the year, guys. And
Damn.
These people are, and these people are. I thought maybe things would be getting better, but no, they've actually gotten more insane, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well,
I mean,
now they're getting sued, so that's kind of fun.
Mm-hmm. But they flagged off Nick Rekieta's Twitter account. Unfortunately. But if you want to follow, if you want to find out what Nick Rekieta's up to, you can always follow his intern. You can follow Law Archive on Twitter. Legal archivist at a Minnesota law firm under oppression from a salty supervisor. Pronouns are she and her. So please don't misgender her.
Please don't do that. That would not be acceptable.
Yeah, please don't do that. That would not be a good thing. Followed by quite a few people that I know, apparently. But yeah, So, you got that going on. You got Mundane fat being fat. You got Renfamous over here being fat. You got Mars Girl over here being
goddamn fat.
You got Mars Girl over being fat. We need a edit, Jordan, of the Scott Steiner. We already did that one. But we need one with Scott Steiner. He's just going around saying, "Oh, you fat asses." Ty going after Twitter would be great. I would, yeah. To be fair, I used to see Ren's tweet before she exploded. She's always been a bit of a meanie, to put it lightly. Yeah, that's the thing. I think I made that point last night where I said Ren's attitude hasn't changed. It's just who she's going after has changed.
Yeah. Remember, as Film Robert told us, there are no bad tactics, only bad targets.
Mm-hmm. That is what gains you weight. She needs to quit drinking. Yeah. That too much boxed wine will
Well,
Box wine. She's upgraded to crate wine.
crate wine.
Yeah.
Just put a tap on a crate. And
Yeah.
I can't get the barrel, but I can afford this crate. Just let it flow. Just let it flow. So, you think Matt's seen this yet? You think he's gotten the notification?
Maybe. I mean, maybe he's
Surprised they don't have
collecting
it.
boulders again.
I mean, like I said, we know he Google searches because he'll pop up in tweets and things like that. You know, saying, "Well, actually, like, get out of here." Like he went after Umbrella Guy. I think it was about last week, talking about videos, and that's kind of where I got in the middle of it. And it's like, yeah, what about this, lol? You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I guess that's enough for old Fat. You want to talk
Not a whole
about
lot else we could say about him.
you want to talk about some comments that have been made about a certain other lawsuit we've been talking about lately?
Well, of course.
All right, so got this from Bounding into Comics. It's like, oh, every time I see Mark Waid's face, I just cringe. God, Jesus, God.
Like a low T Adam Savage.
He does. That's who I was trying to, and that's pretty bad because Adam Savage is kind of low T anyway.
Yeah. He's kind of cool though.
Because I mean, let's be honest, Jamie Hyneman is what carried that show. That guy, that guy's a legend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adam Savage is kind of low T, but when you're lower T than that, I mean, come on. He look at those sad eyes, right?
Inside.
He's just so sad. And over here, you got old Zack over here with his with whatever Supercuts did to him. Okay.
What they did to him was a goddamn war crime.
Yeah, forget what we said earlier about Zoe Quinn. Take Supercuts to the Hague. They need to be put on trial for this haircut. Zack, we love you. We're rooting for you. We want you to win this case, but damn, you
can never forgive you for that fucking haircut.
You've made $400,000 on a comic book. You need to go get an actual good haircut. I think one time we were joking about Cap said we were going to make a GoFundMe to get him a proper haircut.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Get him
I remember that.
make a few like a couple $1,000, get it so you can go get the full works, get a haircut, get a petty mani, get a massage,
Yeah.
what was it? Exfoliate your pores or whatever shit it is,
Oh, get him a reach around, all that good shit.
Yeah. Stick an apple up his ass. I don't know what they do in these places.
So he's a fucking pig now. He's a spit roast.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what they do with these. I don't know what they do with these places. They fucking.
Wayne's going to some different places than I've gone to.
I ain't never been to a massage place, so I don't know.
I don't know. That seemed oddly specific, my
I
friend.
didn't say
Yeah, I was
specific.
gonna say,
What
I
did
think
I
you
say?
went somewhere.
I said stick an apple up his ass. I don't know what they do at these places. Get my quote right, you some bitch.
Sure you don't.
What do you mean? Sure I don't. I literally said. You're getting on my damn nerves too, woman. Don't think just because you a hole that I won't throw you out. Piper says in the chat that she don't want nobody to know about. I'm sure she says, "I just need a shitty blue wig, guys, and like 400 more pounds or a fat suit." You got plans, Piper? You need to tell us about.
I was like, I said I had an idea for a fun video.
A different Halloween costume.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I just had a great idea. For what you need, here's what you need to do. You need to make a new Twitter account. You need to get a fat suit. You need to get that shitty blue wig. And you need to just parody the fuck out of Renfamous.
Mm-hmm.
This sounds fun.
Yeah. You should do that. What you should do, like, okay, I wouldn't go as far as the fat suit because those are hot.
That's expensive.
Yeah, but maybe the shitty blue wig, right?
Yeah.
Get the shitty blue wig and just like video of you just reading her tweets.
Yeah.
For good measure, get your tits out.
Yeah. But you'd have to put those on a graded 0.5 Pornhub account instead of the YouTube account.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the uncensored version.
You need a double chin. What you could do, you know how you could tuck your neck in to make yourself look like you're fat,
Yeah, that makes you sound fatter too.
You're like, oh, why am I writing those tweets?
Jesus Christ.
What
I could get people to send me like their favorite tweets that they want read of hers.
Yeah. Submit your favorite.
Block. So they can do. Yeah, they can
submit
do
your
work
favorite
for me.
Ren tweets. Yeah. Reloaded the video, no thumbs down. Hey, like I said, if later it gets taken down, we will know what happened.
Yeah.
At this point, there's only one person that we know that would want a Mundane Matt video taken down.
Guys, come on. It's a 2-year troll op.
Yep. Maybe.
Gayest of operations.
Yeah, what did he say? It's like people were trolling him and then like Jim was like, for 2 years, Matt?
Yeah, he's like, Matt, this would be like the most hardcore op that anybody's ever concocted.
Yeah. For 2 years, it's like, guys, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna flag videos making fun of Mundane Matt, and then we're gonna blame him for it. It's gonna be hilarious. And we're gonna do it for like 3 years.
Wow.
Like 4chan's got some autism, but they're not that autistic.
Right. So essentially, here is some statements that were made about by both parties about the lawsuit, right? And whereas as once again, Zack makes some good points. Mark Waid, of course, loses his mind. So like I said, I'm going to skip all this because, it's just whatever. But so he says, according to Meyer, one of his main points of contention with recent reporting has been a focus on the term prevent over the term interfere and the subsequent declaration of victories which interchange the two words. And shows his quote, and I'll read it. The thing is, the stuff they released wasn't really that impressive either way. Until like clockwork, 24 hours later, two shill sites, Newsrama and Bleeding Garbage, did an article where they were like, oh, everything's done. Oh, they've proven under oath, blah, blah, blah. But it revolved around this stupid word game where they're acting like prevent and interfere were the same word. And they're like, oh, this proves Mark Waid didn't prevent the book from being published. It's not tortious prevention. It's tortious interference. The only way he could prevent it is if he literally bought the company, made himself the publisher, and squashed the book. This is just a silly lawyer trick because, prevent and interfere for the average busy person, they don't mean the same thing, but they're pretty close. But legally, they are vastly different. Mark Waid never had a single right to interfere. Not one single right. He didn't know the Duns. He wasn't in the book. He wasn't in the book. He didn't work for the company. He never worked for the company. He had no plans to work for the company. He was a third party, and that's where the interference comes from. Meyer notes also that he believes, like the quote, friends who worked at Marvel that the Duns feared after Waid's phone call were members of the art team Guru EFX, which has provided numerous pieces for Marvel over the years, including work on such titles as Deadpool Volume 4, Gravity, and Marvel Adventures Spider-Man. I'm still checking on this, but basically there's an article, and then there's something called Guru EFX, and it looks like they have some kind of deal to, we'll let you have free, space in our space in exchange for you guys are really good colorists. If we need some coloring or lettering for a cut price or free in exchange for a cut price for free rent of the facility, we'll do some horse trading. So they get really, really complicated because then we have Mark Waid, while working for Marvel, them knowing that he works for Marvel, Waid calling them out of nowhere, interfering, no business. This is A-B conversation, and he's personality C. It's a good point.
Yeah.
Conversely, Wade's response was posted in a singular comment on Bleeding Cool's report. Bleeding garbage. On the newly released legal documents. In response to another user linking to Bounding Into Comics coverage and asking if Gentleman Dung could be charged with perjury, Waid stated, okay, here's Waid thinking he's know-it-all. Okay, by the way.
Knows anything about anything.
Yeah. Waid knows everything, guys. Just, trust him. Pay attention, class. The above is a prime example of the sort of straw grasping, taking their time away from creating sock puppet accounts gaslighting that is part of the CG playbook. I want to sue Mark Waid at this point.
Yeah, I think everybody could.
In all honesty, I think.
Now we've got this quote that's just gonna be even worse for him in court.
Yeah, like, dude, shut the fuck up. Your lawyer must be shit because they will not tell you to shut up. Just keep, I'm just going to keep defaming people. I'm just going to keep defaming people. I'm going to just keep defaming people. Like I said, I want to sue Mark Waid now. Fuck him. Can we get a class action going on? Fuck him.
Right?
God damn.
Against him and against Rand, yeah, I could.
Yeah.
I'm totally down.
When you see CGers pull shit like this, I encourage you to shut them down with facts rather than let them keep getting away with their nonsense. We have facts. You're the one that's spouting nonsense, right? So, and he goes, nice try. But as regards any comments from Joe Dunn's brother, Ben, whether posted by the troll above or anywhere else, Ben Dunn, who as attested has no role in the decision made by the publisher, testified under oath that his brother Joe did not talk to him at all about his call. That is bullshit. Anything and everything Ben may have to say about any communication between Joe and I is pure speculation, or as Ben Dunn put himself, and of course he's trying to throw the deposition out there. But your theory as to why Joe made the decision, that's not based on anything Joe said to you, correct? That's correct. This is your speculation is what occurred, correct? That is correct. So basically, he's trying to point out with cherry picking that what we said is true. That Ben Dunn is going against is basically going against his own brother's testimony, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And then he goes, there are several. Oh, I put asterisks on next to him, guys. I'm smart. Yeah, look at that. I'm so smart. Other spots in Ben's deposition where he states, more asterisks, to his own lawyer. Oh, asterisks.
Not smart enough to know how to put stuff in italics.
Yeah, look at this asterisk, man. We did it. That Joe told him absolutely nothing about our call, and he didn't ask. At no time under oath did Ben change his story and say that he has ever been made privy to anything that I'll said in my conversation with Joe. Ben's free to speculate all he wants, but what was said, it's a free country. But to the best of my knowledge, speculation from a third party who admits he was witness to nothing is not considered evidence. You know what else is not considered evidence? You trying to say that you didn't interfere.
Yeah.
This whole posturing that you've been doing for the last few days is proving that you interfered.
Yeah, honestly.
It never, like you said, it's nothing about preventing. Because there's and like Zack said, unless you bought the company, there is no way you could have prevented or gotten the book published. Nothing.
Yeah.
But you did make that phone call, didn't you, Mark?
Yep, and he already admitted to that.
And then you did talk about it in Houston, Texas, didn't you, Mark? At a convention. So guess what you did, Mark? You fucking interfered.
Yep, he flat out said that the only reason he called them was to do just that.
Mm-hmm.
Or he was going to, what was it? Burn their place down to the ground.
Yeah, it's like I said, cherry pick all he wants, right? If you read the entire deposition, it's very clear that he interfered. it'd be like this. Let's say Piper and Jordan are entering into a contract to do something. I don't care what it is, right?
Baby.
Oof.
If it's me and Piper, it's obviously a sexual contract.
Right. Now,
High impact violence.
yeah.
High impact sexual violence.
Now, here is then okay. I'm going to wander into this. I hear that they have a contract, right, to do the things, high impact or whatever. I go to Jordan. Jordan, I don't know if you know this about Piper, but she's got the clap, dude. I'm just.
Bruh.
I'm just throwing it out there. I couldn't think of anything else.
Yeah.
So I have interfered in that contract, right?
Exactly.
It's up to Jordan to break it.
Yep.
Even if Jordan went ahead with what to do the contract, Piper could still sue me for interfering.
Yep. And for slander. So.
Yeah, and for slander. So I don't have the
Or
clap.
defamation or whatever the hell.
I got a rash, but I don't have the clap. Two totally different things. But yeah, so I don't understand his why he thinks he's won. It's like, for one, they're not going to dismiss the case, dude. They're not going to dismiss the case. They're going to take the case. You're going to get screwed. You're going to lose $75,000, probably more at this point, because depositions aren't cheap. All this lawyering and stuff like that. So you're a moron.
So
you're
Waid,
an idiot.
I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
I assume that Waid has he's retaining some sort of legal representation, right?
Yeah, he's got a lawyer named Mark Zaid.
Yeah,
That's right, he does.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck has his lawyer not done him a really good solid and told him to shut the fuck up?
Because his lawyer is just as big as idiot as he is.
Yes,
Okay,
that's
that
what's
makes
so
sense.
great about it.
Because Zaid gets on Twitter and starts talking shit about Comicsgate and nerds and all, calling people names and all that stuff. And the point is, they had because even though Zaid's his attorney, he doesn't operate in Texas, so they had to hire another attorney in Texas to handle this stuff, right?
Right.
Wow.
But the whole point is, as far as I'm understanding, the Texas lawyer has been very professional, right? And that's usually how it goes, like when it comes to in-state stuff like that, because these lawyers, they probably see each other all the time, so best to keep at the very least a professional understanding between each other, because you might have to work with them one day, or you might have to negotiate something with them, something like that. It's just the way it is. But Zaid is a moron, right? So peas in a pod with Waid and Zaid, right? Peas in a fucking pod, because Zaid has actually opened himself up to defamation, because he said he made the accusation that the only reason about Meyer being in Charlottesville on the day that on the Unite the Right rally was because he was there for the Unite the Right rally, where he says, I was driving through and this comic book store had the comic book I was looking for, and I stopped to get it. And then he was making a video while he was there. He said, kind of like, look at all these crazy people. He was going to buy some copies of, I think they were like $1 copies of like Black Panther,
Yeah.
And he was going to hand them out to the white nationalists.
God, that would have been fucking hilarious.
As a goof, right? So for somebody who's supposedly a white nationalist, he's going out of his way to make fun of him, right?
Yeah.
Forget the fact that he has a Muslim daughter and a Hispanic son.
Yeah,
just because he has a shitty haircut.
Yeah.
Right. I still don't believe Zaid's real. I think Mark's just trying to represent himself.
He just puts on a mustache and a wig.
Puts on a little mustache. He's not even that creative. Like, he can't think of a different name.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
what's your name, Mark? Zaid? Yeah. But I would ask everybody to go check out Just Some Guy on Twitter. He's got a good video about this where he was talking about Zack's situation, and he said, like, you got to realize, he says, Mark, you're upset because the last time Zack was inside of a white woman, he was being born.
Jeez.
Damn.
That's like, that's pretty good. I like that. So let's look at these comments. Some of these are pretty good. It said, yeah, this one. Waid, number 1, was aware of the contract. Number 2, announced his intention to interfere. Number 3, contacted the publisher. One party to the contract. Subsequently, number 4, the publisher broke the contract. 5, Waid talked about it. It is clear he interfered. What he said on the phone is almost irrelevant. He wasn't phoning to wish them a happy Christmas. There was only one real issue is, 6, what are the amount of damages?
Exactly.
I mean, I get the posturing, and like I said, this is less posturing and more delay tactics. He's trying to delay everything, right? He's hoping to run out the clock. That's the whole key. If we can run out the clock, then they'll leave us alone, kind of thing. That's not going to work because you got Zack's already got like $145,000 from people that want him to like take this case and win. All it takes is for him or Ethan to basically ramp that back up,
Yeah.
and he'll get more money. So Waid has the entire comic book industry on his side, and he couldn't even break $100,000.
This is like the Cold War, only.
It'll be like the Cold War if Russia was a bigger idiot than they were.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Because it's still both of them trying to outspend each other until one gives up, basically.
I like that. This isn't basketball. It's a lawsuit. Exactly. And see, that's another thing I don't think Waid understands. Is like what he thinks he can run out the statute of limitations. Dude, once the lawsuit is in play, the statute is gone, right? The statute just means that's the period of time you have to sue. It's like, if that was the advice your lawyer give you, your lawyer is a fucking moron.
For most of these things, isn't the statute of limitations like several years?
Yeah.
It's like,
it depends on
on average, a statute is usually,
whatever.
On average, a statute for like wanting to sue somebody for regress is usually about 3 years. That's a usual. There are some exceptions to that. But like Zack sued him in like a couple months.
Yeah.
Right.
So that it's already on file. It's already on record. Bam, done. You're not running out the clock on this. You're done. You better be talking about how to settle. And that's another thing.
Not of running out the clock, but trying to run out Zack's lawyer money.
That's pretty much it. It's less the clock and more the money. But
yeah,
I was just making that point that there is no statute at this point because the lawsuit's already been put in play.
I hate to bring this back to Mundane Matt, but I have a tweet that I think you're gonna want to see.
Did he talk?
Oh my God.
Did he say something about this?
No, he did. It's better than that. It's better.
All right, give me. Oh God, guys, Matt wrote a letter to himself.
Oh, that's exactly the first thing that popped in my.
Thank you very much for the kind words, and thank you for watching. Dear Matt, I hope this letter finds you well. I wanted to write you and tell you how much I enjoy your videos. I started watching before you got doxxed and didn't show your face. Keep up the good work and keep hustling. Great things are in store for you. Matt, why are you writing yourself up?
Matt, baby, please, no.
Matt, why are you writing yourself letters? What are you doing? Breaking news. Mundane Matt is writing himself letters. Guys, how could he do this? He knew we were talking about him. What is he doing? Matt, please. Sweet baby Jesus.
You know what else is really sad?
Mm-hmm.
So his YouTube channel, $3 Theater, that has 29,000 views, 29,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Those videos do about as well as his main channel.
Oh, wow. So he gets better engagement on his secondary channel, really.
Because he's talking about movies and shit that people actually care about.
Yeah. So he's basically better at hitting algorithms when he does that.
Mm.
So this is from a couple of days ago, but still, that's hilarious. Elena says, Matt, your handwriting is really improving. And I think this person is Matt. I think they made a alternate account. Matt, be honest now. You made your daughter write that, didn't you? No, he didn't. No, she can't write. She can't write yet.
She can't write yet.
Yeah. Guys, Matt wrote himself a letter. That's. Do you think he does that? You remember the whole daily affirmations they used to do on Saturday? Talk about on SNL on Saturday Night Live.
Mm.
You think he does that? I'm good enough. I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me.
There's that little voice that's in the back of his mind that says, "The fuck you lying to yourself?"
Mm-hmm. Dear Matt, get some fucking ideas, God. Oh, man.
I'm not sure who's more fucking spicy, us or the chat.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I tell you, dude, the chat, man. Shall we collectively write him positive letters in the most sarcastic means possible, akin to the Belarusian protest of applause? Yes.
Yes.
You know what? Let's do that. Okay, chat. I want everybody to send positive vibes to Mundane Matt. I want everybody to write Matt a letter. And I want you to give him positive letters, but they're so sarcastic. But I'm sure he won't get it. Apparently, Admiral Spore here was just for the dunking on Mundane Matt, which I'm cool. That's cool. Yep. Guess what? We can do that again.
Second verse, same as the first.
Yeah. Amazing Matt.
Guys.
How Matt is Matt. What?
Hold on. I totally got a letter too.
Oh, you got a letter?
Yeah.
Right.
Man, I want to see this letter.
Yeah,
hold on.
Oh, you got us a letter? Okay.
I got a letter from a fan of the stream, I think.
Okay.
Oh shit. That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh wow. All right. Okay, let's show this to everybody. Dude, I'm surprised Piper got this letter so fast.
Right?
I mean, man, we have the best fans. Damn.
Yeah. Dear Piper, you are the coolest person on YouTube and totally not a hole. Love, a fan. That's really nice. That's pretty cool. I mean, seriously,
That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, that's cool. We got great fans. We got really great fans.
That's
when they have bad opinions.
Motivating.
Jordan, you got any fan mail?
Man, people don't even like me.
Oh, come on.
I don't get any fan mail.
Oh, come on. Is it that bad?
Is that bad?
Yeah.
I'm a mean old bully jerk on the internet.
Bully
People
jerk.
don't like me. I'm a mean old bully jerk.
I like a mean old. I like bully jerk. That's good.
Also, I don't have any paper to write myself a note with.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could, but.
Well, it's funny. I just got notification that I've got a letter.
Oh, geez. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's funny because it's digital.
I mean, it is the current year.
Yeah, but you know what? I'll share it. I mean, it's the thought that counts, right? That's what I say. It's the thought that counts.
I like this guy, this fucking message. Who's Jordan? Bring back the vagina bone from last week.
Spoilers. So let me upload it here.
Spoilers.
Let me get it uploaded in here so everybody can see it. All right. Okay. Should be there now. There you go. I mean,
Hey, did Shamil send you that letter?
no.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah, your mom's handwriting sucks, dude.
Yeah.
That's real bad.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I told you she's been sick, so.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Oh, my mom. I wonder how she really feels.
Well, you got a nice letter in the chat too. You know what that means, right? It came from an actual person.
Okay, let's see.
Man.
Dear Optimus, you truly are the prime reason I keep coming back to YouTube because you really lay down the pipe of content. I was a fan from before you dunked on Mundane Matt. Keep up the great work and avoiding being doxxed or lifting boulders. Love, a fan, Chaos Lady. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's a genuine letter, though. So yeah. Sorry, I can't keep looking at my.
Genuine.
Sorry, I can't keep looking at the letter I wrote. I mean, the letter my mother wrote to me.
Your mother, who is Shamil.
No, I wrote that. I mean,
Now you spoiled it, dude.
I mean,
Oh, man.
You could have had him going.
Ruined the illusion.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, Piper, should we? Can we get some handwriting samples and take your note and to the FBI and see if we can get some determination on this origin?
Yeah, so we can find out who wrote that.
Yeah, let's find out who wrote
Yeah,
your.
because I just kind of found it.
Yeah, you just found it.
You just found it, yeah.
on a pad of paper in your house. Somebody snuck. Wait a minute,
Ripped off.
somebody snuck into Piper's house and wrote her a note. Piper, you don't have a fan, you have a stalker.
Stalker fan, it's the same thing. Come
I didn't
on
know there
now.
was a difference, honestly.
Yeah, we're just gonna put Matt's letter back up here because goddamn, dude, what the fuck? There is a 99.9% chance that this faggot wrote this.
Yeah, there's no way that somebody actually wrote him that.
Yeah,
Because the only people who get actual letters, like when fucking Wings of Redemption got a letter,
yeah.
but it was somebody shit posting on him though. Nobody's writing that in real life. Fuck off.
Writing nice letters.
I hope this letter finds you. I mean, nobody talks like that, right? I hope this letter finds you well.
Sounds like some old school or writing home their loved one.
It like from World War II, right? It's like,
yeah, there you go.
dearest Marjorie, I hope this letter finds you well. Oh man, thank you, Matt. We were about done with you, and then you
Right, that was awesome. Providing the new material and everything.
I went on an
That's really
expedition.
nice of
I was wondering if I could find something interesting about Matt.
well,
Boy, howdy, I found something.
mm-hmm. I mean, God, that's so fun. Got Shamil crying in the chat in the Discord chat right now. He's I really need a soundboard at some point,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
it would just be like just playing. Whenever we talk about Matt, it's like, now wait a minute. Oh, we got some more letters in the chat here. Hold on. Dear Mr. Matt of the Mundane, I pray that you are doing fantastically, and the good Lord has provided you blessings on this day and the next, and giving you good providence in your geological manipulations. As we know, these large objects can be cumbersome. Okay, too much
That
effort
was
to
good,
do
though.
an old school wordy letter. That's actually good though. I like it.
That was good.
Geological manipulation.
As it turns out, Wayne,
Huh?
I did get a letter from a fan.
Really?
I just
Awesome.
got it.
Oh, you did?
No one like
Awesome.
yours.
Well, okay. This is the letter that Jordan just got.
Jordan, that was me.
Oh.
Oh shit! I knew it.
I wanted to surprise you so that you wouldn't feel left out.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Piper.
But it comes from my heart, though.
And that's all that matters.
Ye Matt of the Mundane, the king requires your dishonesty in the kingdom matters.
We're going in.
Oh, we're getting kingly decrees now for Matt. That's great. Dearest Jarbo.
Oh, I am legit crying.
I am too. the whole
Thank you so much, Matt.
go back to Africa. That was. Now the question is, Jordan, would only half of you have to go back, or the whole you?
Probably just half.
Okay. His lying is so bland it could stifle armies. CK2 reference, I appointed Mundane Matt as the spy master. Oof. So just his wife is easier to access for my sons. Oh, Xavier getting in the middle of this now. Okay, first, with stories of boulders that make no sense, why it's being said. Okay, and then Xavier says, Dear boulder merchant, I hope this letter finds you in good health. I send this dispatch to alert you of the impending raid upon your Minecraft residence. Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, God. Oh, man.
Fuck, my room just spawned a cat again. Where fucking animals come from? This far into the stream, all of a sudden they appear. Just
Man, I can't. Oof. Gotta get my lungs a minute to catch up. Holy shit.
yeah.
God damn. You know how they say laughter, you lose like a few calories from laughing or something like that?
Mm.
I probably lost like 30 pounds just now because holy shit.
Probably. Well, Wayne, just to remind people,
Mm-hmm.
let's bring up that thumbnail from earlier.
Okay. This one?
Remind people of the one that I made.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, remind people of that oh, crying Matt. Oh, crying Matt. What a beautiful baboo. Oh, I know. Hold on. Let me find something that I made a while back. You know that face app thing?
Yeah.
In fact, Jordan, if you could find the one picture, see if you can find a picture of Mundane Matt. That it's like him with he's got his teeth kind of bucked out. And he looks kind of like, Riri.
I think I got one of those today when I was making my my thumbnail.
Yeah.
Let me see if I see here. Through all my folders here.
Yeah.
Ah, there's my
And-
booty hole.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, finally got out of the office.
Hooray.
Woo.
Yeah, there you go. All right, let me
I saw that fan letter you got. That was marvelous.
yeah.
Yeah. I feel the love.
I'm still trying to wonder what my mom meant by that, but but it's neither here nor there, right? I mean, we're all, we're having a good time. I'm trying to find
Yeah. You got a fan call on the phone. Hello? Kill yourself. I love you too, Grandma.
Well, you know, Grandma's had a lot of years, and you know, she's got a lot of wisdom. She's very wise. Aha! I found it. Okay, let me upload the FaceApp version that I made. There we go.
This fucking message we just got. So we have the pipe, the hole, the darkness within, and robotics. Ladies and gentlemen, the 4 people form a complete sex robot.
Oh,
Yes.
wow, that happened.
What the fuck am I? Oh, jeez.
So does that mean you got more cardio in than Matt has ever from laughing? Mundane Matt looks like a 4th chipmunk in Alvin and the Chipmunks. Now we need FaceApp versus Mars Girl FaceApp with a dirt face. Oh,
Is that
okay,
what happened to
hold on.
Boogie Seas?
Wow.
So Wayne, you want to know how I can make that Mundane Matt image even better?
Please.
The first thing I saw, like, you know, I'm looking at that face, and I had one very specific fucking thought.
Uh-oh.
And let me find you a good image. Yeah, this will fucking work.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
This cat is disgusting.
Okay, let's see.
Tell me I'm fucking wrong.
Do it.
All right, I'll put it up there. Yes, it's okay to open this. It's not that loose.
Now we know what Matt looks like when he's in his O face.
Mm-hmm. All right, folks, I've got the picture of Mars Girl, and I'm going to work on it. First, let me get it downloaded.
Some power tools and some fucking construction paper and a shit ton of MS Paint.
See, I might have to crop it down a little bit just to get so. Because sometimes if you don't do it, it'll say no face detected or some shit. So.
Hey.
Oh my god.
Um,
That's disgusting. I'm about to throw up. I'll have to be right back.
Then stop building your fucking houses on top of a fucking mob spawner.
Right? Oh god. I'll be right back.
Jesus Christ.
I want to edit, not share. Here. All right, move that.
Honestly, the other day when she told me that 2 cats had mysteriously appeared in her room, I honestly expected her to say, but I only have 1 cat.
That would, yeah. All right, let's go to FaceApp. Should be. Did I get rid of it? I thought I still had it.
Did you guys dunk on the play button video?
Oh, we didn't talk about the play button.
We didn't talk about that.
I was saying, that's one of Mundane Matt's greatest hits.
Right? Holy shit.
And I think we can all say here that we've never cried to a form letter.
The most formal of boilerplate letters.
All right. Apparently, I deleted it, so let me download it again.
Dear account holder.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, God damn it. That gives me a great idea.
Hmm?
Give me an idea for a video that we could do where Xavier just writes like the most robotic form letter ever.
Mm-hmm.
And I record myself reading it and crying. It's like, dear account holder, would like to thank you for your unending service. Some whatever dumb bullshit.
Yep.
You'll have it tomorrow. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna write that shit.
I'm gonna get a fucking message on Discord at like 3 a.m. Here you go, fam. Have fun.
What accomplishment would you like to be celebrated?
Droidness.
Oh, I can change the hair colors.
Shit, look at this.
I'm back.
Getting
I think
styling.
I still think I'm gonna.
Oh, are you gonna make Matt a blue hair?
Woo!
No, I was. No, I was. They told me to do Mars Girl on the Face app. So I'm working on it. I'll give her a new hairstyle.
Hey, have you ever seen Mundane Matt
bangs.
and Mars Girl in the same place at the same time?
That is a good point, dude. Holy shit, I didn't think about that. Cancel that. She don't need bangs. Can make her look older. Ah!
That's a good sign.
I was gonna say, that sounds like a good one.
Do we gotta kill it before it lays eggs?
Yeah, okay, I'm making her older. Now I really want to do the hair color. Hold on. Can I get a... Oh, I can't do blonde. Never mind. Because when you see... Okay. All right, apply. Let's see if I remember. I had to... Oh, I can put beards.
Jesus Christ.
Put a beard on. Put a hipster beard on. No, it didn't work out.
You sound like me in character creation. Just add another hour or so. Or like any game.
Okay. Let me... Okay, it is saved. All right. Let me send these to Discord so I can put them up on here. This is great. Okay, Discord. Okay, let's first the original.
Okay.
Okay. And I'll put that on the screen once it gets loaded. All right, that's the original that we're working off of.
Okay.
All right, I'll put that up on the thing.
Okay, that's pretty much the same face that he was making.
Mm-hmm. There are fat boxers with better cardio than Matt. Oof. Now, tell me. When you see this one. Hurry up, damn it. There it is.
Oh God! What the fuck?
Now, I'm going to show you something, and tell me I'm wrong.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm not going to show the chat yet. I'm not going to show the chat yet. Okay. Because I'm going to get
Jesus. Oh.
Now let's see if it. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Go home, have some goddamn nightmares.
Let's see. Download image. Image downloaded. And people's like, I put in chat. It's like, this is boring. Y'all are boring now. Y'all are very boring. Okay. All right. The thing's coming up right now.
Haunting.
And tell me I'm wrong.
Oh no!
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Okay.
Yeah. Josh is right. You've met with an unfortunate fate, haven't you?
Yep. All right. So here is the face app. The reconstruction.
I love Florence. Show us the image already.
There it is.
We're here laughing at it and they don't get to see
I'm gonna see.
So
Don't say anything, guys. I want to see if anybody else gets it. See if they figure out who she looks like.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Wait for reactions. It says she doesn't look that much different. You got some wrinkles, and she's got her teeth is wider. Come on. I wish I could give her a unibrow. That would be funny. Just.
Yeah, that's fucking haunting.
Mm-hmm.
It's like days later, you're not thinking about it. All of a sudden, pop into your head. You stop doing have a whole
Yes!
body shiver.
Yes! Yes! He did it!
Yeah, there we go.
You got it!
Oh,
That's exactly failure be winning. That's exactly what I was going with when I said this, because let me show the picture that I uploaded as the reference. I mean, come
Close your
on.
eyes, Marion. Whatever you hear, don't open them.
Yeah. Like that, the gears click. Thank you, failure B. I'm not, or failure by. Yeah, I'm haunted forever now. Oh man, we should clip this whole thing out and send it to Yellow Flash. Yeah, like Mars Girl, Hillary Clinton. Mars Girl, Hillary Clinton. I mean, I wonder how Caitlyn was going to feel now that she knows she's going to look like fucking Hillary Clinton when she gets older.
They have a very similar speaking cadence too.
Oh my fucking lord! Why did I have to guess it right on the first shot? Like, yeah, saving for future use. Yeah. I'm gonna post these on Twitter after we're done too, because
oh, definitely.
yeah, everybody needs to see this.
What's the point of digging one for gold if you're not sharing it with the townspeople?
I'll just call the tweet. I'll call it. Face app predicts the future. So. Oh man. Whew. So yeah. So we have thoroughly dunked on Mundane Matt. We have thoroughly dunked on Mark Waid, and we ended it with thoroughly dunking on Mars Girl.
Good fucking night, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. It's funny, we get more viewers when we dunk on people. That's
Well, I mean, come on, people love a good shit show.
Absolutely.
Oh, D didn't see it. Hold on. Okay. Because here's the fake. Okay, here's the original. All right. Here's face apps like giving her a bigger smile and making her old. And here's Hillary Clinton.
Feel like you should complete the triumvirate and then just post the fucking Crypt Keeper in there.
Let's see. Admiral Spore says, "Let me know if you need more obscure historical reference as well, or whatever." We might, because Cab used to be that guy, and he's not here. So you can see in the chat.
I'm checking out the Myers Discord, and there's who is this non-Myers on the stream? It's a Matt, but not a Myers. Cannot say I approve. Get Matt Myers on the stream and ask him if he can explain why his fucking bald head is so round and perfect.
Yeah. That could be a stream all to itself. Offer
him his appearance fee, $10.
Yeah. For $10, he will come on your stream maybe.
Us gross harassers, we can come together. Sploosh.
Oh, it is Matt, but not it is Matt, but not a Myers. I love that. Let's see. It would certainly display his inhuman behavior. Oof. Oh man, but anyway, I think that's about all I got in me for tonight. So, you people, you guys are crazy, and I love you. Really appreciate you showing up for tonight. But expect more videos. The content is going to start picking up. And we'll definitely keep doing these streams and all that good stuff. So, guys, thanks so much, and we will we'll see you next week.
Fucking fat.
And I'm gonna show my thing though.
Oh, now you remember.
Yeah, almost forgot.
Fucking cunt.
Go
Well,
ahead.
it would be kind of weird to show it in the middle of making fun of Matt, man.
Okay, go ahead. Show your thing. Yeah.
My YouTube channel is in the description, and on Sunday at around 7 p.m. Eastern, I am doing a fundraising stream so that I can hopefully get transportation because I really bad. And I'll be drinking and trying to paint, and somebody might win the painting. I can't promise it's going to be good painting. I also found other things that I can paint to give out as other prizes too. So it should be fun.
All right, you heard her, guys. Check her out on this Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
7 p.m. Eastern time on her channel. Her channel is linked in the description below. Or if you want to, when she posts in the chat, you can click on her name and you can go to her channel and go ahead and subscribe.
You heard it here, folks. It's going to be fun. Warning. Fun is subjective. Not actually really fun.
Also, keep in mind, if you're Seth, maybe if you give her enough money, she might show you her tits.
Mm-hmm. Or her butthole.
Also, there's that one chance that the highest donation might get some coochie, ma'am.
Oh, ma'am, please.
She may give you a single drop of coochie.
Please, ma'am.
Please, sir. I'd like some coochie.
Ma'am. Ma'am, boss.
Ma'am, please.
Boss, please.
Just a drop.
Just a drop.
We'll gladly pay you on Tuesday for some coochie today.
They always say that, though. Never fucking come back.
Anyway, so like I said, check out Piper's stream this Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern, and we will be back on Monday doing the same dumb shit that we do every week. So if you, like I said, y'all have a good one, and we'll see you next week.
Coochie.